Hey everyone, welcome back to whatever this is. It's been a while since I've done a ranking video, a couple of months, but we're gonna do a little different one this time. Today I'm going to be ranking Warframes based on how scary they would be if they were hunting you down. I don't know if anyone else has done this, but if they have, well, this is my version. So you should put a like on the video and you should subscribe after you like the video. Anyway, this is mostly going to be me yapping in front of a tier list because normally I'm ranking like a visual part of the Warframe, but there's no visual part of the Warframe this time. It's just, concepts. But hey, this makes it easier for me. I can just basically do this in one take and just edit out all the bad parts. Alright, so before we start, I picked a tier list, like an up-to-date tier list from tiermaker.com. So whoever made this, I appreciate it. And second, let's say this tier list is going to be within the perspective of, let's say you're like a Grineer soldier and you're being hunted down. You're a capture target. How about that? You're a capture target. That's going to be the scenario you're going to be put in. You're a Grineer capture target. So we have I have the tiers set up right here. The highest tier is you will be the victim of a war crime. That seems pretty fitting. Second highest is you will die very painfully. I think that's a pretty appropriate step down from you will die. You will be the victim of a war crime. The middle tier is you will die. Just simply you will die. The tier under that is you might be able to fight back. So you'll still die, but at least you might have like a fighting chance, and then you'll die. And then the last tier is you might have a chance. So like you might actually have a chance to like get out alive. You probably won't kill the Warframe because like you're a capture target. You're gonna kill anybody, much less a Warframe, but you might be able to escape. So that's the tiers. Let's start off with Ash. So Ash, he's a ninja. He's got the art of stealth and deception. Well, not really deception, but he's got the art of stealth. So he's gonna turn invisible. He's gonna throw some shurikens at you, and he's gonna sick his 18 dudes on you. He's gonna take you to the showers at Ram Ranch, where he will clean you off. Yeah, we'll go with that. Anyway, Ash, I think you will die is appropriate for Ash because, I mean, he's a ninja, like an assassin type character. He's just gonna like go in, get the job done, and get out. He's not gonna like, do anything more than that. I don't think so. He's gonna send in his boys. He's gonna, stab you in the kidney like 15 times. Well, that would actually be pretty painful. He'd probably just like slit your throat. Let's just go with that. So, you will die. Atlas has the power to vaporize an asteroid in one punch. I mentioned that anytime Atlas is on my screen. So if he can do that, I think you will die is very appropriate because you will, I mean, like, you're a capture target. If he can vaporize an asteroid, you're getting like molecularly dismantled. So I think Atlas should be pretty appropriate in here. Alright, so Banshee, she can bust your eardrums like instantly, and then she can reveal a bunch of weak points on your body. So she can like, I don't know, snipe them or something. So I feel like I can put Banshee in you will die very painfully. Because, I mean, the power of sound. The power of sound should not be trifled with. I think it'd be pretty painful to have your eardrums busted and you're bleeding from your ears, and then she just like, kneecaps you with a Vectus Prime or something. So, there you go. You will die very painfully. Baruch. So Baruch is a monk type character. He will be a chill guy. He's like that. He's like that. That meme with Arthur balling his fists. He's that. He's like, once you get him mad, he'll like, he'll ball his fists up, and then he like punch you to oblivion or something. So I think on that concept, you might be able to fight back, because you will be able to fight back at first. He'll be able to restraint, but then when he gets mad, he'll just like annihilate you. So this is appropriate for him. Caliban is a sentient, so he can. I'm trying to think realistically, not realistic, but like what the Tau status would be. I don't actually know what the Tau status. What is the Tau status? I mean, it makes you more vulnerable to status effects, but like, what does it actually do? What is Tau status? I guess it's like sentient energy. I don't know. He would summon a bunch of dudes. He'd like Tau you up, and then you just die. I guess. I don't know. You'll die, I guess. Cause like sentients are kind of scary. Chroma, he's gonna turn into he's gonna shed his dragon pelt and then turn into a naked man, and then he's gonna breathe like 4 different elements on you. If you manage to fight back, he will get stronger and stronger the more you damage him. And then once you die, he will turn you into a pile of credits. I feel like having the 4 elements on you, because like lore wise he would probably like have the power of 4 elements at the same time. So having all 4 elements on you, you're like frozen, or you're cold, you're on fire, you're shocked, and you're infected with the norovirus. So I think that would be pretty painful. And then on top of that, you get turned into a pile of money. So I think you will die very painfully, is appropriate. Citrine, okay, so she would first launch like a barrage of razor sharp crystals on you, so you would be bleeding all over. Then she would set down her gem and then transfer all 4 elements on you. So you would be bleeding, and then you would have all the 4 elements I described on Chroma on you at the same time. And then she will encase you in a crystal tomb, and you will shatter. So I think you will die very painfully, is appropriate there. Dagath is a horse girl with the power of diseases, because she does viral damage for some reason. So I think on the basis of viral damage, we have to put it in the victim of a war crime. She literally sends like ghosts at you, and like a ghost horse at you, and then you're infected with the norovirus. So like, I mean, biological warfare, that's a war crime. I gotta put her here. I just also realized any fire warframe will also be there. Which, speaking of fire warframe, we have Ember up next. I might have to put Ember up here too, because, well, she can set you afire like 18 different ways. So, that's all I gotta say. Equinox. So Equinox can either put you to sleep, and then like when you wake up, you'll just like be really weak because you'll deal no damage, or she can buff up her allies and then make you bleed from every orifice known to man. So I think you will die very painfully just off of that bleed part. Excalibur, you're just gonna die. He's gonna pull out his why can't I think of the Exalted Blade? He's gonna pull out the Exalted Blade, and he's gonna shoot 18 different status effects on you with his chromatic blade augment, and then you're gonna die. Frost is gonna freeze you with his freeze ray, and then you're gonna thaw out, and then he's gonna freeze you with his ice wave, and then you're gonna thaw out, and then he's gonna freeze you with the snow globe, and then you're gonna thaw out, and he's gonna freeze you with his avalanche, and then you're gonna thaw out, and then he's gonna kill you. So you'll die. Realistically, he just freezes you and he shoots you. So you're just gonna die. But I just wanted to put the thaw out part just to be funny. Gara, so you're gonna get cut a lot, because she's the glass frame. Her one just like, she manipulates shards of glass, so you're just gonna get like 1,000 cuts. I think that's enough to put you'll die very painfully. That's all I really need. I guess she can like glass you, and then she can like shatter you. So that too. Garuda. Yeah, I feel like I need to put Garuda up there, because like she will like torture you. like she will put you on a blood altar and then like torture you with like a damage cap, and then she'll let you die. I feel like that's appropriate to put on you'll be the victim of a war crime. Gauss. So Gauss would run circles around you, and then he would inflict you with I don't remember how it goes. I think it's heat first, then cold. He'll do that combination. So you'll be cold and hot at the same time. Then you'll blow up. Yeah, you will die. You'll die. Grendel. So I think lore-wise, Grendel has a pocket dimension in his little gut, his big gut. So he can just eat you and technically keep you there forever. So I don't know if that counts as a war crime, but I mean, I wouldn't want to be in Grendel's gut for the rest of eternity. Gyre has the power of electricity. So when you walk within a country mile of Gyre, you will be electrocuted 18 times. I feel like you will die very painfully is pretty appropriate. Harrow. So Harrow, he will do like this weird ritual where he slaps himself with a ball and chain, and then he'll do this weird ritual where he puts his hand behind his back and like spins in a circle, and then you shoot him, and he'll laugh at you for even attempting to shoot him, and then he'll shoot you in the head. So I think you will die. It's pretty appropriate. Hildren. So Hildren will drain your shields and armor, I guess, and then blow you up. That's all I got. You'll die. Hydroid will, any armor you have will be corroded instantly, so you will be naked, and then he will summon his tentacles while you're naked, and then he will proceed to, so you will die. Inaros, he is the Sand King, so he will blind you with his sandstorm, so you won't be able to see. Then he'll summon a bunch of cats, some really wild cats that will scratch you really hard, and then he will turn himself into a sandstorm. So he'll basically put you in a centrifuge. So all that blood that you are losing from the cats will be everywhere as you spin in the Inaros centrifuge, and then you'll be turned into a slurry. I just made all that up. He'll kill you. Ivara, she is a stealth huntress, so you will not see her coming, you will not hear her coming, and you will have an arrow in your head before you even realize what's going on. So you will die. It's very appropriate. Korra. So Korra will chain you up and then whip you with a lacerated whip 18 times, and then she will chain you up on her Thunderdome and then whip you 18 more times, and then she will sick her 2 cats on you. One of the cats will have, like, I don't know, it'll just scratch you or something. The other cat will probably be like a Panzer Vulpaphyla and infect you with like 18 viruses. So I feel like you'll die very painfully. It's very, very appropriate for that. Clorbo, I don't know lore wise, but gameplay wise, he has the power of damage cap. So if we're saying lore wise, I think he's still pretty powerful, because he can just like, he can use he can turn a melee weapon into a weapon of mass destruction, basically. So I think you will die is pretty appropriate. Lavos. Okay, so Lavos will probably be war crime. He will cook up 18 different concoctions to kill you in 18 different ways each, and each of those will be excruciatingly painful. I think war crime fits that, because, you know, biological warfare and all that. Limbo. Okay, so I'm gonna go take the Grendel approach. It won't be war crime technically, but Limbo, I don't remember Limbo lore, but I'm pretty sure he has the power of like math on his side. So he could like math you up and just like I don't know, probably like erase you from time or whatever. I don't know. I'm just putting him out here. Loki. I mean, he can turn invisible, and then since he's like he's kind of like playful, right? He's kind of like the deception guy, so he'll probably like play with you for like a bit, make you like, you know, scared or something, and then he'll just kill you or something. I don't know. I'll just put him in, and you might be able to fight back. Mag, you will die very painfully. She will crush every one of your bones, and you will be turned into like a pebble. She will like condense your body into a pebble. That's Mag. Mesa, she's gonna shoot you in the head. Mirage, so Mirage can summon clones of herself. So any weapon she's carrying will be like tripled. So if she's carrying like a Cooper Ogre or something, you're gonna get like completely annihilated. She can turn like ammo drops into explosives. She can send a little like laser disco prism that will cut you in half. I feel like you will die. I feel like you will die if you meet Mirage. Necros. Okay, so Necros, he can punch your soul out of your body. That's his one. It's called Soul Punch. So you know. 2. What is this 2? I don't even know what his 2 is. Is it Terrify? Yeah. Okay. So he can make you really scared. So he can punch your soul out of your body and then make you really scared, and then strip your armor, so you'll be naked and running away from him with your arms flailing in the air. And then he can, after he kills your friend, he can desecrate them. He can desecrate them and then turn them into a pile of health orbs. And then after he does that, after he desecrates your friend, he can summon your desecrated friend. And then your friend will be chasing you while you run away naked. I don't know where to put this. I guess you will die. I mean, you're gonna die. Alright, Nazah. Nazah, I feel like Nazah would be pretty playful at first. So he'll like, you know, surround you in a ring of fire and like laugh at you or something while you're just surrounded in a ring of fire. And you're just like trying to shoot him. But he has this little like, you know, ring damage reduction, so your shots are like reflecting off of him. And then he throws his ring at you, and then you're on fire, and then he impales you on a spear, and then you die. So yeah, you will die. Actually no, you might be able to fight back, because I mean, you know, the playful aspect. Nidus. So Nidus, I feel like you will be the victim of a war crime, because he has the power of the infested at his side, and the infested are basically a war crime. So yeah, that's all I need to say about that. Nova, war crime. Actually more than a war crime, because she has the power of antimatter. That's all I need to say. Nyx. I feel like Nyx would be very fitting, and you will die very painfully, because if you think about it, it's psychic damage technically. Your mind is gonna be like fried basically. She's gonna mind control you and turn you into a roided up beast while you kill all your friends who are also shooting each other. And then while you're doing that, all your greatest fears are going to be portrayed. Actually, I'm just making this shit up. You'll die very painfully. Oberon, he's like the guardian of the forest, but he has radiation damage for some reason. I mean, I feel like since he has radiation damage, I have to put him up here, because like, you know, he'll just give you radiation sickness. And yeah. Octavia will, I feel like I could put Octavia here. She'll probably like play a cool like melodic techno set first, and you can have a good time there for like an hour, and then she'll like turn up the bass 200 times, and then your head will explode. Protea. So Protea has the power of time, so I feel like I need to put her on the highest tier. She could technically like kill you as many times as she wants, if you think about it. So yeah. Revenant. So Revenant has the power of mind control, so he can control you, and then he can he can use Reeve on you while you're mind controlled to instantly kill you. I feel like the like true damage, instant kill, I feel like that's gotta like hurt a lot more than like regular damage. But I don't know. I might just be making stuff up. I think you'll just die as Revenant if you face Revenant. Rhino. So Rhino, yeah, I think you will die very painfully against Rhino. With his stomp, he can freeze time. So you're just frozen there, and then this unstoppable force will like charge into you and like rip you in half from the sheer force, and then you'll just be sitting there ripped in half, and then he'll like, I don't know, he'll just laugh at you. All right, Saren, War Crime. That's all I need to say. Sevagoth. I don't know what to say about Sevagoth. You'll die. You'll just die. Styanax. He's a Spartan soldier. He'll just like impale you to a wall with a spear, and then throw a shield at you to turn you naked because, you know, he armor stripped you. And then he will jump up into the air and send he'll basically Mortal Kombat fatality you. So I don't know if I'd put him. You would die very painfully because like he will kill you. I don't know how fast it would be. I don't know how fast you'd die being impaled to a wall. Actually, you'll be impaled to a wall, and you won't die until he like sends 18 spears at you. So I feel like he'll do that. Titania. I think Titania, just because she has the razor flies, it's like a, you know, nanomachine, son. It's like microscopic little razor blades, just like tearing you up from the inside. At least that's what it is in my head. So I feel like just off of the razor flies, it'd be a pretty painful death. Trinity. So Trinity is a medic frame. So most of her abilities are based off of supporting her teammates, but she does have energy vampire, which lets her suck you off in order to give energy to her and her teammates, but not in like the way you're thinking. I think I'll just put her in You Will Die. Valkyr. I think I want to put Valkyr in the You Will Be a Victim of a War Crime category because, well, no, I think you would just die very painfully because she can cut you up in like a million different ways, and she'll be really, really angry. So she'll like put some effort into cutting you up in a million different ways. Vauban. So Vauban, is the master of gadgets. He has a tool for every job. So he can electrocute you, he can cut you, he can send you to orbit. What else? He can trap you in a little like cage where you'll be suspended in the air and you'll be stripped naked because the armor stripped you. And then he can send you into a black hole. So I think he has the power. He has the power. So I think you'll be a victim of a war crime. If anything, just because he can send you into a black hole. Volt. I think since he can electrocute you in 18 different ways, much like Gyre. Where did I put Gyre? You'll die very painfully. I feel like being electrocuted is very painful, so I'll put him up here. Varuna, the furry frame. So Varuna has the power of dogs. So I feel like, okay, let's see. What can she do? She can turn invisible. Oh yeah, she can infect you with every status effect in the game. I feel like you'll die very painfully if you face Varuna. Wisp. Wisp has the power to summon the literal sun. So I think I'll put her up here. Wukong. Wukong, he's a trickster god. So he would probably like laugh at you while like you try to kill him, and then he'll turn into a cloud, put you to sleep, and then he'll like knock your head off with his iron staff or something. Zaku is an amalgamation of different Warframes. So he can just like summon the power of the void. I don't know how painful the void is. I'd imagine the void is pretty painful, right? I don't know. I'm just gonna put him in You Will Die. Ureli. Okay, so okay, listen here. Okay, listen here. Ureli technically is the weakest Warframe, lore-wise, because in her comic she lost to this like fat ass Grenier slave master, who I think any other Warframe would be able to like instantly kill, and she lost to him. So it's gonna be really painful for me to put her here. Actually, no, I might be able to logic my way out of this. So Ureli has the power of Ureli has the power of the water. So she can sea snare you. So she can put you in a bubble. You will have your pain amplified while in that bubble. Then she can basically turn herself into a saw blade and run towards you and cut you in half. So I think I'll put her. No, I have to put her. I don't know, dude, because I'm a Ureli stan, as some of you might know. So this is my tier list. Listen here, this is my tier list. So I'm gonna put her here. Shh. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna put her right there. Alright, Zephyr. She has the power of the wind on her side. So she could probably just annihilate you with the wind. She could probably like blow out chunks of you with like just the power of the wind. So I think you'll die. Corvex. He's a walking nuclear reactor. Dante. He is a librarian, but he has the power of books, power of knowledge, power of very sharp books. So he can turn his book into a very lethal weapon. I'm talking about Noctua. He can basically annihilate you with a book and have a bunch of birds around to help him annihilate you with that book. And he'll be invincible while doing so because he has the power of overguard. So you will die. Although I feel like I could probably justify him very painfully because he does slash damage, but I'll just put him here. Jade. I think I need to put Jade up here because she is a biblically accurate angel and she has the power of Jade Light. Now Jade Light seems to be a very powerful thing in the lore because it's coveted by so many people. Like Parvo's Granum's after it, so it must be very powerful. Just on the power of the Jade Light and being a biblically accurate angel, I'll put her up here. Kume. I think I need to put Kume up here because she will inflict you with 18 different styles of X. So the same reason I had Varuna up here, and Citrine up there, and whoever else can inflict you with 18 different styles of X. Cyto 9. You will die. He will be invisible. He will snipe you in the head. And then finally, Temple. Where did I put Ember? Okay. You know, literally a war crime. So like, he has a flamethrower. He has a guitar that's a flamethrower. That's also infested. War crime. All right. Well, that's the tier list of which Warframe would be the scariest to hunt you down if you were a capture target. I don't know what I'm gonna make the title of this video. Probably some combination of that. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you leave the like. It helps me out a lot more than you think. I know you've heard this a million times, but hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And I will see you in the next one.